Oh yeah, you could suck my dick. Joking to all the female audience. What's up guys, how y'all doing? It's Little Snoop, back with another video. Today, no, I will not be reviewing a rap album. I know, going against the fake declaration I signed, whatever. But no, I'm gonna test the boundaries and do something different. I'm gonna be reviewing all the Geometry Dash levels. Kidding me? It's nostalgia, yo. My phone's about to die. But no. So I'm gonna be reviewing all Geometry Dash levels, front and back. Now this is only on the Geometry Dash, not Meltdown, no Sub-Zero, no whatever the hell that other one is. But no. So yeah. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe for this epic gaming channel. I'm just joking. You don't have to. But I would appreciate a comment, you know. But anyway, starting off with Song 1, Level 1. And I forgot to mention, since I am doing a re-recording on this because, you know, one of my parents just had to walk in when I was reviewing. But I was only on Poltergeist, so thank goodness. And I thought someone walked in. And I prematurely unplanned this video. I just did it all willy-nilly. And I still am. I'm making a list as I go on. So expect some pausing here and there. But two things I'm ranking it on. One, how good the song is. And two, how well the beat matches up with the jumps. Oh, and also three, for personal reasons, how much the levels pissed me off. But that's only gonna matter up to cycles, cause well, that's furthest I've completed it. I'm on X step and it's kicking my dick in the dirt. Anyway, song 1, track 1, whatever you want to call it, and it's goated. Stereo Madness is what dreams are made of. Such a nostalgic sound. Gets upbeat instantly. Like 30 seconds in and it sounds hella insane. Like you're in 30% in, it sounds like you're at 200% out of 210. But no, great level. Pretty easy difficulty to like learn the game and whatnot. But when you're a kid and you're going through this level, it's nostalgia. I'm pretty sure when I first played Geometry Dash, it took me like 2,000 attempts. But no, when I started replaying it, I'm pretty sure it took me only 5 attempts, and then however much more to add up to 17 to get the third coin, because that is hard. Oh, and speaking of the ending, when you get the third coin, that legit sounds like a boss fight. It is awesome. But no, and speaking of boss fights, this level doesn't sound like a boss fight one time. Minus when you're in that last shit part, because yes, that is hard. But anyways, no, level 1 complete, 10 out of 10. Next song. Apparently my phone just said fuck you and decided to go mini screen. But back on track is it's a pretty good, easy level. Not as goated as Stereo Madness, but the song is still good. The jumps lineup, yeah. And I also forgot to mention that in Stereo Madness, but to be fair, you can jump around basically the whole level, so. But anyway, no. Great level, great song. It's almost a 10, but yeah, I really don't feel like it, so I'll give it a 9.7 out of 10. Yes, it is better than Living in the World Today by GZA. That's kind of an automatic. That song is booty cheeks compared to this. I'm joking. But no, great song, and yeah, 9.7 out of 10. Now if I can go and work my magic here. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't edit videos. You kind of got to do it homemade, and it sucks. But hey, oh well. I tried making a quote out of nothing and it fucking failed. Polargeist fucking sucks. It is mid as hell. The level is basic. The coins aren't fun. The song is not that exciting. You can get a little pumped, but the song's kind of just mediocre. But at the blue part, when you're doing jack shit and just falling down a lot of blocks, the beat lines up with that pretty good, but that's the only reason. Same when you're jumping up just to fall back down. And also this gets docked a little bit just because that third coin is such a pegging pain. Yeah, no. Polar Geist, if I can remember how to spell it, because I'm doing the rankings prematurely, as I kind of stated before, if you guys could even see the writing. But no, Polargeist, that's a 7 out of 10. And if you don't like that or agree with me, I could really give a rat's ass. But I'll tell you what, the next level is definitely a step up. Like miles of a step up. Like it is. This next one's Peak. Dry Out is such a piss off level, but hey, you know what? The beat is fire, and I'll tell you what, when you're in that upside down part, that is fucking hype. Like, just watch this. Also, this part, like a loop after that beat part, the jumps line up perfectly. And also that last jump on the first upside down part always fucked with me. It looked like you had to drop, but no, you had to jump, and yeah, it was annoying. And then the transition always screwed with me, but no, Dry Out is a fucking banger. This is another, this is better than Stereo Madness. Call me crazy, it's a better 10 out of 10. Let me finish writing it out for the final ranking at the end. Also, I'm not going to give this an album ranking, which is ironic because I forget to every other video. And now this video, I don't have to worry about it because it's not an album. That is Snapchat. Do better, Soup. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. If you're wondering why my name is Lil Snoop, that's because, well, I'm a decent rapper. Not that big, but if I was a rapper, I figured Lil Snoop. Why? Because, one, Snoop, I'm paying homage to two legends. One's a D-O-double-G and one's a past legend, R.I.P. And, no. And two, since my nickname is Soup, Lil Soup sounds retarded. Like, that sounds like an industry plant. Like, that is brutal. So, I went with Lil Snoop. Spelt it like that. That's why it's O-U. And OGs remember when it was Lil Swag. No, not OGs, because that was kind of around the 80 sub range. But no. Anyway, next level song, whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat. Different strokes for different folks, especially in two ways. Bass After Bass it's an alright song. The level is annoying, but pretty easy to older Geometry Dash players. The jumps don't line up as good for this level, but it's a decent song, but it doesn't really give you a hype feeling at all. Like the beat barely drops even when it does. So that's kind of an easy 8 out of 10. Bass after bass. 8 out of 10. Yo, this might be my longest video. I'm 10 minutes in and I'm only on level 5. Jesus. Our Lord and Savior. Alright. And the next level. Whoa. The next level. Hey, it didn't exit full screen. What do you know? Now, Can't Let Go is another W in my opinion. That beat is awesome. When you get to the all black part, that's pretty badass. But another thing I got nitpick about this level is that stupid pink bounce pad for the coin. Like it always screwed me up. Did someone just walk in? Whew! That just saved me a re-recording. I'll tell you what, if I have to stop recording, I'm telling you right now, this might upload, but it's a give up. Why the fuck am I saying this? Fuck. But no, Can't Let Go. It's goated. That's another 10 out of 10. It's is it better or worse than Stereo Man? I'll go better for now. Can't Let Go. 10 out of no. I wrote 20 colon 10. And you know what? I'm gonna keep it like that. Why not? Let my dumbass screw up reading and make me think I'm dyslexic. No. Level 7, which is a personal favorite for me. If I can just pause, put to the beginning. You guys don't know anything that's going on, so it's kind of funny. I'm at mute right now. Now I'm at full blast. Sup, bitches. Jumper is such a... When I was replaying Geometry Dash, which I restarted like about 2 months ago, this was the first hard level I encountered, and it was... Like, Can't Let Go caused me a little bit of trouble, but this level really pissed me off. And a lot of my struggle was getting this first coin. Like, hold on, it's coming up right here. Like, that is such a piss off every time. And when I completed this level on the toilet. Like, can't get any better than that. No, it's a good song, but the one thing I also got to add, which I thought was pretty funny, is when when videos that go like, what listening to so-and-so album sounds / feels like, I was doing, it was Chromacopia, and I shit you not, it put the beginning of this level for Balloon. And honestly, it's not far off. But no, Jumper, it's a pretty good, happy, bouncy track. Still think Back on Track is better than it, but not by a whole lot. 9.5 out of 10 seems pretty fair to me. Now the next level, which I definitely hold a personal grudge against. One sec. I heard someone open and close the garage door. I swear to God, if someone comes in. Anyway, Time Machine, I definitely hate. That level caused me so much grief. You know what? I'm going to go into Geometry Dash and let you guys know how many attempts I have on that level. I got my ringer off, so... Time Machine, 1,215 attempts. But hey, you know what? I got all 3 coins, so fuck you. But, no, how many attempts did I have on Jumper? 200. Only? Damn. And I also died at the beginning of Time Machine a lot, so. But, no. Time Machine, it's a pretty good song. Jumps matchup, alright, I think. But, no, it's... Fuck, I hate this. No, it's a, Time Machine's a good song, but not, like, kitty. Enough, you know what I'm saying? It's good, but, yeah. Time Machine gets a, 9 out of 10 for me. Just let me finish writing. Cinco out of cuatro. No, I don't know my Spanish. If someone would like to teach me all the numbers, I would be very pleased. As I said, comment down below. I really appreciate comments. Now, the level I just last beat, and I hate oh so dearly, level number 9, song number 9. Cycles took me even more attempts on than a Time Machine, I believe. Like, I hated this level. And that third coin is excruciating. Like, it is such a piss off. But hey, you know what? This song, the jumps are so goddamn perfect with the beat. The beat is so goddamn perfect. This is easily the best song yet so far. It beats Dry Out, and that speaks volumes. Like, Cycles is legit one of the goated songs on the game. It's a 10 out of 10. And so far, the numero uno. But, no. The level I'm currently on, and I believe my highest score is, 39% through, like, however many attempts. I don't know. I've barely played. X-Step! This is another damn good fucking beat. X-Step is the first insane level, and it really is that. And not the first ship part with the first coin that you have to make that insane maneuver with, but that second one with those like spiked squares, and the beat has that. I'll just play you the drop. That is such a good fucking beat drop. Like, this song's another 10 out of 10. Now, whether it's better than Cycles or not, I honestly don't really know. Because it's... You know what? Fuck it. X-Step is number 1 for now. X-Step, 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's 10 out of 10. I forgot to say that. But when I say it's better than the current number 1 song, you kind of gotta figure it out. And now, level 11, the level that I shit you not, my cousin beat on 4 attempts. And that was his first play. Like, come on. And this level's excruciating to play. Clutterfunk is, it's an alright song. It's definitely different from the rest. Kind of like Cycles, which makes me feel like it's got its own character, but the song's, it kind of gets repetitive in the first bit. The jumps line up pretty good with it. The shit part, it ain't all that, the first part. But, no. You know what? I should shut my fucking mouth, because I've only heard the first part. This is my first time, like, hearing songs fully, but... Nah, way too fucking much is going on, I'm sorry. Nah, that's a, we'll give that an 8.7 out of 10. Sorry if I'm pissing off a lot of people off. Jesus. We'll give it Sidney Crosby's number out of Sven Andrighetto's number. Only real hockey fans will get that reference. But no. And I can also tell Clutterfunk will be a piss off of a level when I play it, so. And the top comment is this level is painful. That's actually funny. Alright, and the next song, which my friend is a fucking god at. Shout out Click on AI. Ha! Who would have thought I would come back to shout out that channel. He abandoned that and started uploading Kitty AI videos. And I kid you not, he has 400 subs, but he fell off. Theory of Everything is also kind of somber like Cycles, but it gets fuck, I can't tell if it's as or more or less hype than Cycles, but it's still pretty good song. Still really good, especially when you're far into it. It just gives you that dog in you, especially when it's as hard as a level as it is. So that level is probably another 10 out of 10. Yes, it is another 10 out of 10. But is it better than... One sec, let me do some premature thinking. Nah. Theory of Everything is a 10 out of 10. I'll maybe change that placement if I remember to or not. I don't really care. This video is already my longest. Yeah. Anyways, the next level, which pisses a lot of my friends off. Electroman Adventures it's kind of cool, but it kind of doesn't really pass this stage. It kind of just sounds the same the whole way through, which kind of sucks, but no, it's an alright song, but I don't think it's worthy of 10 out of 10. Hell, Back on Track's better than this. Yeah. But, hey, you know what? Electroman Adventures will get a 9.6 out of 10. I feel like that's fair. But you know what? This next song is... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I got my levels wrong. But no. Anyways, the next level. And the first demon you get for unlocking 10 coins, which I exceeded in the first few levels. Clubstep is... This song kind of annoys me. It just sounds like that water sucker in The Dentist. Does it not? Like, it just doesn't... It doesn't do it for me at the beginning, but... You know what? It gets better-ish, kind of. Not really. It's just not for me. And you know what? Fuck you. I'm not giving this level a 10. Clubstep is getting a 9.7 out of 10. Now, I might have talked shit about it, but it's Geometry Dash, and the music's always hype. You kind of gotta have high expectations for it. And when I say music is always hype, I'm mainly referring to a couple levels in general. This is one of them. Well, I held the volume too high for too long. That's probably copyright. But oh well. Electrodynamics might genuinely be the best song on here. It's so good. And when it gets so hard, it's just blasting in your ears. And it's like, whoo! But no. This level is an instant favorite, even though it's so goddamn annoying. This is like... if I handed out 11 out of 10s, this would be a 12 out of 10. I've probably used that phrase a couple of times, but you know what? Electrodynamics gets a 10 out of 10 for me, but it would be a 12 out of 10 if, as previously mentioned, I gave out higher scores. And the next level, which I don't know if it's good or not, because honestly, I haven't listened to most of these, and I haven't seen many of my friends play enough of these levels, so. Hexagon Force, it's kind of a cool looking, level. Nothing too special though. Nah, I guess it does introduce the slopes. That's pretty big, but excuse me. It's the music kind of feels like something you'd hear in the background in Smash Bros, which kind of would usually speak volumes, but no. And I guess this also does introduce a duel. I forgot, but jumps, lineup, alright. I also forgot about that rule. Who gives a fuck anymore? Music, it's alright. Honestly, it's nothing. It's nothing too crazy. It's, you know what? Hexagon Force, you'll get a 9 out of 10. Yeah, that seems fair. This is about to be half an hour long. Holy shit. Where am I now? Blast processing. It's lame. Fuck. I'm gonna hurry up. It doesn't even sound cool to me, honestly. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 though, because I'm pretty sure it gets better. Yeah, this is why you make lists beforehand. For any future content creators out there, even though I'm pretty sure I'm the last one out of the community to start making content, always make a list beforehand if you're gonna do non-edited live action videos like me. Anyways, next one, Theory of Everything 2. I've never heard it. Sounds like the world's about to end. That's pretty cool, but that can get a little annoying. So that's a 9.5 out of 10. TOE 2 will get 9.5 out of 10. It doesn't create the same music joy as the first one. Not by a long shot. The next one. Now, Geometrical Dominator, I've seen my friends play, so I've heard this song quite a bit. It's not bad, but there is better. There is better. Wow, it's really taken a decline here. I'll give that a Geometrical Dominated. Okay, I guess autocorrect doesn't care. 9.7 out of 10. And the next level, so that's it for light. So the last 3 levels, deadlocked, finger dash, and dash, I can't play. But anyways, the third demon. I'm gonna skip a bit just so I can get the gist of it. Ooh, those portals look nutty where you change spot. Ah, nah. And the beat also ain't nothing crazy. That's a that's an yeah. You know what? I'll give it a new introduced ranking. That is a 9.3 out of 10. We haven't had that this whole video now, haven't we? All right, 2 more levels to go. You've been here for half an hour. Bear the fuck with me. Finger dash is a hard level. I'm honestly not a fan of that. Alright, my phone's at 18%. I really gotta hurry up now. Yeah, not a fan of that level. That will get an 8.3. That level kind of... No, that's a level that no one even likes too, which is kind of sad, but get the fuck over it. Alright, and finally, the last level that I hope I never have to play in my Geometry Dash experience. This is a classic. What else do I have to say? That's how you end a game on a good note. That is such a pretty good beat. And I'm not reviewing the tower modes, even if they have beats. I don't give a shit. This level's already too long. Where does that one belong? You know what? I'll place it in so-and-so, because I'm going to be dropping the full ranking now that 32 minutes have passed. Anyway, so from bottom to top for how good songs are at hold on, 1, 2. At 22nd, we have Polargeist at a 7 out of 10. At 21st, we have Bass After Bass at an 8 out of 10. At 20, we have Finger Dash at an 8.3 out of 10. At 19, we have Clutterfunk at an 8.7 out of 10. At 18, we have Blast Processing at a 9 out of 10. At 17, we have Time Machine at a 9 out of 10. At 16, we have Hexagon Force at 9 out of 10. At 15, we have Deadlocked at 9.3 out of 10. At 14, we have Jumper at 9.5 out of 10. At 13, we have Theory of Everything 2 at 9.5 out of 10. Oh, fuck, where was I? At 12, we have Electroman Adventures at 9.6 out of 10. At 11, we have Geometrical Dominator at 9.7 out of 10. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm on track. Speaking of on track, at number 10, we have Back on Track at 9.7 out of 10. At 9th, we have Club Step at 9.7 out of 10. At 8th, we have Stereo Madness as our first 10 out of 10. At 7th, we have Can't Let Go at 10 out of 10. At 6th, we have Dry Out at 10 out of 10. At 5th, we have Theory of Everything at 10 out of 10. At 4, we have Cycles at 10 out of 10. At 3, we have Dash at a 10 out of 10. In 2, we have X-Step at 10 out of 10. And at number 1, the song that and level that deserves it the most is Electrodynamics. That song is fucking killer. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this marathon. I know this video is longer than most, and if you don't watch it, I really don't blame you. And you know what? If you make it all the way here, comment, I'm cute. I'm cute, as in you're cute. So you have to say I apostrophe M and are cute. Not me, you. So comment that if you made it down here. Don't ask why that was the first thing I thought of. I tried to be funny and that was not. Feel free to comment down below. I reply to every comment. And yeah, I'll see you guys again whenever I get another window to record. I also didn't get my outro ready, so